We here?
We here.
You know how it is. I have my phone in my hand. You know how it is like when you be at work and your phone be in your hand, your boss look up, you just sit it down and look up like.
Wait, do you have? Wait, does somebody have it on? Do you have it on your phone?
No.
Because I hear it. I hear delayed.
What about now?
Okay, yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
Okay, no, okay. The app was open. The app was open cause know why? Sarah, do you know why the app was open?
Why?
Because I hit the share button.
Okay.
And that's what I want the people listening to do right now.
Oh, genius.
There's a button that says share. And I need you to go hit that button, go on Twitter, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, and hit share and say, listen to what this crazy motherfucker is talking about today. Right? Welcome, everybody. Hotep-ish, intelligent-ish talk, intelligent shit talk. We here live. We can talk about what the fuck is woke. I always hated that term, Sarah.
Why is that?
Term's always stupid to me. It was stupid. Like first, it was a term that we owned for a while. It was a stupid term when we owned it. Honestly, I never said it, but it got really stupid when they started bastardizing the term and taking it and turning it into these goddamn corny ass TV shows, you know. Mm-hmm. And so we're gonna talk about old girl and that whole situation. We're gonna get into that story, but we got a lot we want to talk about today. We're going to talk about, today was supposed to be the day that Trump was indicted. It didn't happen. Mm-mm. And I don't think it's, Sarah, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either.
I think they just, this is what I think is going on with the whole Trump thing. Trump is news because he incites so much emotion. So as long as you cover Trump, you ain't got to worry about what these suckers ain't doing right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Trump, some motherfucker who didn't do shit when he was in office and can't do shit now. So we don't talk about the person in office right now who ain't doing shit, unless you from the Ukraine.
Then there's that.
Yeah, if you're from the Ukraine, Joe Biden is the greatest. But I mean, if you're a tax-paying American, you know what I mean, and you're not one of the wealthy 0.5% of the people, he fucking you over. And they don't want to talk about that. So, you know, let's keep talking about Trump and all this shit. And all this news they've been doing, they gotta keep it out there. You know what I mean? They gotta keep it out there, keep people enticed and excited and mad and angry. So they're saying they're gonna possibly arrest him. And then Trump came back on Truth Social this past weekend and was like, "Look, if they arrest me, basically, I want all you rednecks out there to do what y'all do." Just sum up what he was saying.
Rally the troops.
You can read the tweet, but basically he was saying, I need all of you cats that have had inner relations with your cousins, and you got them. And if you wear a mullet, and you experimented with meth, I need you to go out there.
No, not the meth.
And do what y'all do. That was a dog whistle he sent out. You know what I mean? So ultimately, I think this is going to be, even if he is charged with something, it's going to be a little softball, something that they know they can't prove, just so they can satisfy the liberals who've been wanting something done about Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But overall, this ain't going to be shit. But do you have a video I have a Trump?
Absolutely.
Can you put it up and fast forward to about 30 seconds into it?
Ooh, let's see here. Let's see if I can do that for you.
Well, no, you just play, because it's only like a 45-second long clip.
Mm-hmm.
You just play the clip.
New York City preparations have been made in Manhattan for any ensuing protests ahead of the possible indictment of former President Donald Trump. Barricades have gone up around a Manhattan courthouse where Trump would be arraigned if indicted. Overnight, the former president attacked the case against him, which allegedly involves hush money paid to porn star Stormy Daniels during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. Trump has denied the claims.
Whether it's the Mar-a-Lago raid or the Unselect Committee hoax, the perfect Georgia phone call was absolutely perfect, or the Stormy Horseface Daniels extortion plot, they're all sick, and it's fake news.
A rally in support of Trump was held in Lower Manhattan yesterday. Attendees said that the gathering was nonviolent.
This motherfucker right here, this is why I miss him in office. He called her Stormy Horseface Daniels.
Stormy Horseface Daniels.
Like, this motherfucker's true to his bullshit, boy. Because my point of view is, ain't none of these presidents shit. We've never had a good president, you know?
Yeah.
We have some presidents that are better for the people than others. You know, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, even though he did start the income tax. Yeah, but ain't none of these presidents shit. So if it's a whole bunch of people that ain't shit in office that ain't gonna do shit for me, I at least want to be entertained.
Oh, you're not entertained?
I at least want to be. Look, if I'm gonna watch this dog and pony show, at least make me laugh. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he called her horse faced. I basically played that clip just so y'all can see that part. Oh shit! Like,
Darmy.
That motherfucker is defiant to the end. But like I always say, don't let this BS, get you distracted and get you worried. These suckers are gonna do what they do. In the meantime, let's just have a good time and laugh. You know what I mean? And just see what's going on. You know, and watch the fun unfold. You dig? I just got a text message from somebody. I got somebody watching right now. He said, "Them gummies, you said them shroom gummies were hit." All right, yeah, they did. Hey, Sarah, I was on some shroom gummies the other night, man. Shit.
What is?
Ooh wee.
They hit.
Man, it was some polka dot gummies, and them things had me. I was over there going doo 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 doo, just randomly. I'm just having fun.
Wow, that's.
I listened to I watched the Remember the Time video from Michael Jackson like 5 times in a row on shrooms. That shit was great.
What?
Hell yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a show here where I decode the Remember the Time video for y'all. It's a lot of messages in that, and we're gonna have to decode that video.
It's a lot of messages in Remember the Time video.
Yeah, in the music too, it is. Because you gotta remember that was the first time ancient Egyptians were depicted as black in American cinema history. First time.
Oh, then there's that.
Yeah, and then when Michael Jackson has that part where he says, "What about me and you in Spain?" And in the background at the same time, he's talking about the Moors and the sound of Spain, the Al Andalus from 711 to 1492. A lot of coded messages in that song. All the cats. Can you do the TV again?
Oh, it hit the
when the video starts. It's a whole bunch of cats and everything. And the cats represent a rebirth and fertility and birth of something new, birth of new ideology. We're gonna do a whole goddamn breakdown on that. You know what I mean? But that's coming. But we're gonna get into what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is what the fuck is woke? And here's the reason why I'm saying this, Sarah. Woke is a code word, and it always has been a code word. Once they picked up on it. Woke, once the dominant society picked up on woke around 2015, it's always been used as a euphemism. It's always been used as a code word for black people who think with their own mind. And how that ideology, black people who don't follow the program, in other words. If you consider yourself if you're not a black liberal Democrat that don't echo the talking points of Rachel Maddow, then you're woke, basically, Mm-hmm. And to Republicans, all black people who don't basically repeat anything that conservatives say is woke. But it's another word for black people who basically won't follow whatever the fuck white program they have for us. You know what I mean? And so there was a conservative person on the news that got asked a simple question.
Very simple.
Define woke. Because here's why this clip is so important. And this is why we're having this discussion. Let's start back at the top. I foreshadowed where we're going. Let's go back to the start, and then let's get back to the end. Y'all following me? Y'all ready? Cool. We're going to talk, and this all going to play into a song. And when I get to that song, y'all going to have to flip over to Caffeine to hear that song for those of you watching on YouTube. Because the song is going to break down the arc of the word woke. And you Erykah Badu fans know what song I'm going to.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play it now.
No, not
Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times, and I just want to make sure we're on the same.
YouTube.
No, I was gonna play the.
Oh no.
I was
Oh,
gonna
is
play
it
the
flipped
clip.
again?
It's flipped again. I got you though. Don't worry about that.
Okay. So yeah.
I got
Yeah. I want to go ahead and play this before we play the clip. I want to say this. This is why we're having this discussion. For people out there listening, when you're having rhetorical discussions with people, all you have to do most of the time is just ask one question. The thing you have to do is ask one question. Ask them to define what terms they're using. Let me tell y'all something. In any discussion, this is why I don't debate. Let me see. You said somebody said, "Fuck, is the stream good?" No, I just saw somebody. Oh, okay. Make sure. All right. Anyway, I'm saying this because this is the reason why I don't debate people, and this is what in an official debate, in an official back and forth between two people. If you want true understanding, you have to define the terms. You're never going to get understanding without defining the terms. Always define the terms for true understanding. And when people want to purposely confuse you, they throw terms out in front of your face with no definition. They throw things out there. Okay, what does it mean? The word woke, what does it mean? Thug, another code word. What do you mean when you say thug? Urban, inner city. What are all these euphemisms for? What are all these code words for? When you throw these words, the N word. What is the N word? What is a nigga? What is a nigger? There's no clear definition of it, but if you throw it out there and you keep people confused as a definition of what it is, it becomes a label. And once something becomes a label, once they throw that label out there, once that label gets tied to anything you say or anything you do, it then becomes stigmatized. And once it becomes stigmatized, people then can throw these words and labels out there and use them, never define the terms of what it is, and stigmatize a truly legitimate argument, a truly legitimate gripe. So in this video, the lady does exactly what you should do. Watch this clip, and then let's talk about it. Go ahead, Sarah.
Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Icky. Yeah, we over here. See you when I get there on that gangster lean.
Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So, I mean, woke is sort of the idea that this is going to be one of those moments that goes viral.
Yeah, it certainly was. Now, that was author.
So, y'all see how simple that was? All she had to do was ask her to define the term. Whenever you're dealing with someone, whenever you're discussing things with somebody, and for a lot of these people out there, y'all like having Twitter arguments with people and Facebook arguments, and y'all be going back and forth for 2 days straight, ain't talking about shit. The way to mitigate these 2-day-long internet Twitter arguments and Facebook arguments is to ask people to define the terms that they're using. Hater is another one. You're a hater. I do this shit all the time with people, Sarah. Whenever I be talking basketball, they be like, "You're a hater." I'm like, "Okay, what's a hater?" I'm like, "Okay, name. What did I say that was hateful?" They be like, "You just don't like LeBron." I'm like, "Okay, what did I say?" I said, "Okay, my Lakers lost because the dude passed the ball to some dude that's gonna be bagging groceries for next week. Shouldn't even be in the NBA when he should have took the shot." That's all I said. They be like, "But you're a hater." Okay, what hate? What did I hate on? And you just sit there, be quiet, let them talk. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna bust into convulsions because they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. So we saw that right here with this lady. She's using the term woke. She wrote a whole book on the term woke and how wokeism and being woke is destroying America and changing the minds of people. And she's going around talking about how all these bad things that woke is doing and couldn't even define the term. Why is this so significant? Why am I talking? A lot of people on the internet's been talking about this, and they all have great perspective. I just want to offer you my perspective. I look at it as like sort of a case study, Sarah. Mm-hmm. Oftentimes people be like, such and such person graduated from this university, they worked for this foundation, and they wrote these books. So that means they must be credible, right?
No.
But that's the assumption a lot of people give. If you see someone put author in front of their name, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you see them, they work for this institute or they graduated from that university, most of the time, people give instant credibility to these titles. That's why I'm not big on titles and stats. I got to feel your spirit before I listen to your punk ass.
Come on and feel the spirit.
I got to feel you. Because if I don't feel you, you ain't talking about shit. It was an article in the LA Times. And I didn't even think about this because y'all know me off the top of my head. It was an article in the LA Times that just came out. So there's a professor at USC that just wrote a book. And they found like 25 instances of plagiarism in that book so far.
Wow.
25 instances of plagiarism. And this is a dude that be on CNN. He be on Fox News. And he got booked. But they already found out the motherfucker plagiarized the show. In American society, we're trained to lend credibility to people based on their title. And my question is, what the fuck is a title? What does it really mean? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because when I did my card reading for the year, I told everybody, like, this 700th year, this is the year of exposure. This is the year that, you know, shit that we thought was credible, we're going to find out is not credible. People we thought was cool, we're going to find out ain't cool. This is the year of the mask coming off. For real, for real. I've been saying that shit for about 6 months now. 2023 is the year of the mask coming off. The real will be standing at the end of the year, and the fake will be getting exposed. And it's happening right now, and it's happening in all corners of society. And it's happening starting with academia. These motherfuckers in academia are frauds. And these racist motherfuckers, they hide behind their academia to be racist. You know what I mean? They hide behind woke. Why am I talking about this? We're seeing this stuff get exposed and how she couldn't even define the term woke. But the term is always being used day after day after day to describe people who go against so-called agendas. And the term was taken from black folks, like all terms. Mm-hmm. And woke has become the thing that I've been labeled as. And I hate that fucking term. Do you know I hate that goddamn term, Sarah?
Yeah.
Woke.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have liked it.
Like, no, I'm just a motherfucker that see what I just see your bullshit. And you know what I mean? And so to label it with people, you know, who believe that the earth is flat, them is two different things. You know?
Yeah. It's crazy. But when you were talking about the being exposed, I always know when especially we're talking about the catastrophe and stuff coming like last week, whenever there's a great shifting, there's a great sifting. So yeah, that's real talk. And also in my card reading for the year, I really did say it's gonna be a fuck ton of earthquakes this year. They had a 7.7 in Asia a few hours ago. Yeah, they had one in Afghanistan, a 6.7.
Yeah.
In Afghanistan too.
Yeah. So, you know, when I be reading my cards, I'll be right. And so, but yeah, now you just saw it. This is 700 years. You know, you see them earthquakes. This is like whenever these seven. That's so be safe out there. But anyway, back to what we're talking about.
Out there.
Shit, we don't know when this shit coming. Like, we in LA, man. That shit can come any second. So, make sure you got your water and all your supplies and all that shit. You know what I mean? Be ready for it. But going back to the word woke and titles, and we're talking about titles and what is a title? What is a label? What is a word? How do these things have effects on people? We see that between that USC professor that got exposed for plagiarism and this chick getting exposed right here, right on the news. And it's like, when
Larry
it comes to
Goodwell.
fraudulent ass people, oh shit, I'm all plugged in Bluetooth and Larry Ho ass calling. And that was Larry Goodwell
I'm sorry,
calling. Larry,
I didn't
fuck you,
quite
you should
catch
be
that.
watching.
Could you please say that again?
Shut up, Siri, you bitch.
But did Larry call? You be on air, Larry.
Yeah, so yeah, he would be. I'm over here. You're right. He would be on, and Larry would be on there too if he called, wouldn't he? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. We about to surprise him. I'm gonna get back to the topic.
Oh my God.
So you rat soup eating motherfucker.
Wow.
See, Larry, you're live on air on caffeine. You dumb bitch.
Why the fuck am I live on caffeine?
Cause you called while I'm on the show, you hoe ass nigga. So you on live with everybody. They heard you say that, bitch.
Hey, buddy.
Well, who the fuck? I want to talk to your motherfucking audience. I want to talk to your bitch ass. But you know what? I'll talk to your audience. Hey, y'all don't trust nothing this fat piece of shit tells y'all. He's lying. Every time he lies, he gains 10 pounds. So you know he's a compulsive liar. Fuck Dwann.
Hey, that's that Afghanistan. Get your bitch ass in the chat room. Hey, me and Larry gonna be live again April 29th here in LA, Saturday 10 p.m. at the Comedy Chateau. It's gonna be me, Larry Goodwell, Edwin White, and Freeze Love. I'm getting my nigga Freeze Love back out. Freeze is coming back on and doing some comedy. He fucking with me.
Wow.
So Freeze Love, Larry Goodwell, bitch ass. So that's just a quick commercial drop.
And Al Green.
Oh, yeah, Al Green. Yeah, my
Al
nigga
Green?
Al Green. For those of you who watch 5150, Al Green was the one that gave Marcus that toupee. That toupee, like about a year ago, when Marcus had that hairpiece on, that was Al Green. He gonna be on the show too.
Oh wow, that's gonna be crazy.
April 29th at the Comedy Chateau. My last one was sold out. Larry, get the fuck off the phone. I call your bitch ass back.
Yeah, ho.
Oh my God, y'all are.
Yeah, but the last show I had, Isaiah Washington showed out, hang up. Tashina Arnold showed up and hang out. She brought her people. Man, we had all kind of celebrities and shit in the building. My man Jado showed up. Jado's a music producer. He got some hits with Busta Rhymes and shit. Man, it was great. So come to the next show. But yeah, that was Larry Ho ass. Fuck you, Larry. All right, back to what we talking about, the term woke. Y'all see how the nigga answered the phone? He didn't even know he was on air.
Horrible.
Those are the kind of friends I have.
Friends like those.
But let the nigga, that shit, when me and Larry be doing that shit ain't just for the show. That's just how we talk. And then like my wife be home, and like if Larry calls, she'll be sitting there watching TV and I'll answer the phone and she'll know it's Larry. She'll just look at me and start shaking her head like, here we go. But anyway, back to what we talking about.
Before we get back started, we have about 5 more minutes on YouTube. So
no, actually, we got 1 more minute on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to get down to the word woke, where it came from and how it evolved to where it is right now.
I got you.
Y'all know me. I don't like to just talk about the present. I like to talk about how it evolved and how it got there. So I'm going to play this song. And this song that came out by Erykah Badu on the New America album back in 2008, Master Teacher, she uses the term woke in the context it was originally birthed in. And it evolved from this point in this song to where it is right now. So if you're on YouTube, switch over to Caffeine, listen to the music, and then we're going to get into the second half of the show and breaking down where the term woke come from and how we going to move past and how we going to, what we need to look out for when these other people are using our terms. So I need y'all to click over to Caffeine right now in the comment section, in the description. If you slow, Sarah, I know Sarah done put it in the comments already on YouTube. I know it's in the description bar. So Yeah. Click on over to caffeine, and we're going to get to the second half of the show.
1 second while I log off of
You said 1 second while I log off?
While I log
Penn
off.
State, while you log off?
All right. And then